Are you surprised at how swift the reaction was to this news?
Not really. We would have to expect that the market would respond swiftly to it. And the fact that last I looked at my Bloomberg on my iPhone, it looks like we're off the lows that we saw earlier. It's a knee-jerk reaction from what we see to be expected. But we think the market is focused on fundamentals, economic and otherwise.
It was interesting, though, Lisa, wasn't it? We got a major dip down, and not, the whole tax rally just went away there for a few minutes.
This is my big question. Does this coming on Friday, the day of the GOP Senate vote on the tax plan, disrupt that effort? I mean, at this point, how can senators get together without any distraction, hash out all the details of this bill? Does this imperil the vote today? What does this do to the progress of that?
It seems like it's done. It seems like they have support for the bill. And I do want to mention another headline that we're getting, the repatriation rates. And John, I want to ask you about this, are going to be at 7% and 14% in the Senate tax plan. This is according to Senator Ron Johnson. 7% and 14% for multinational companies. What would that bring back to the United States? I'm not asking you for a figure, but does it sound like a fair deal?
I think if anything, the main thing is that it is a deal on the table for them, and I would expect that in any type of a repatriation, we'd see probably about a third of what's outstanding coming back, as we did during the Bush administration's repatriation window.
Lisa, should we be worried, as you say, if this actually halts momentum for the tax bill when it comes to the markets? We had Bloomberg's Matt Winkler today saying it has nothing to do with Trump anyways.
Well, okay, so there are a couple things here. First of all, investors that we talked to this morning before this came out said this wouldn't have any effect. In fact, Jim Paulson from the Luthold Group said that the market could even rally if President Trump left office for some reason. So, I mean, like, honestly, there's sort of a question here of what the potential implications are. The knee-jerk response, perhaps, is just algos going crazy, right? You saw a real risk-off environment. Is that what you think, John?
And if anything, what we see is the market, participants short-term are looking for an excuse to take profits.
All right.
They want to take it when you've got technology up around 37, 38% year to date. It's just ripe for some profit taking, and to take a little off the table without having fear that you're getting out just as the market's ready to push up. Maybe have a few minutes,